Is it working? Are we live? We are live. It is Fearless Friday. Decided to gloss up a little bit. Some sparkle lips. Yeah. How's that? Buttercup. Hey, happy Friday, everybody. So it's Fearless Friday. Not only is it Fearless Friday, it is Lex Friday. What's up, everybody? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys Instagram. Today's topic is 4 benefits of quitting alcohol. I mean, there's more than 4, but I'll go easy on you guys. So it's Friday, and thank you for the love. This is when we turn on the disco lights, and we get in the groove, and know that you do not have to pick up a drink. No, you do not have to pick up a drink. So, my name is Karen Kane. A lot of people call me KK, so whatever you want to call me. It's just not Karen with an E. I am not Karen with an E. Okay, and you might want to call me Crazy Karen, but I am Crazy Good Karen, and I used to be Crazy Not So Good Karen. Why? Because I was a drunk for like 30 years of my life. Not my first time rodeo. I am proud to say that I am 7.5-ish, around there, years sober. Yes, it took me a lot of times failing forward. We can only fail forward. Every time we fail, it's an opportunity to level up. All right, so now we've established what's happening. So I am actually the creator of Believe in Humans, which came out of my story about 2 years into my sobriety. Just a little bit about me. Can everybody hear me okay? Is it too loud, the music? Just let me know if you can share in the comments. Oh, I'm not looking at the comments. Oh, hi, comments. Hi, happy Friday. You call me superstar. I call you superstar. You've been on my mind, as you know, because sometimes when people are on my mind, I'll just send them a little heart. Life is busy, life is crazy, but we can send people a little love, right? Okay. So, so let's get back to Believe in Humans. I just busted this is an OG shirt out of my summer stuff. And, so the concept of Believe in Humans comes out of my personal journey of finally getting sober and doing a 180 on my life. And the 180, I'm trying to see where I should, yeah. So the 180 was miraculous. I thank God, the universe, source, for giving me a new life, a new opportunity. It's Mikey. Mikey! All right, so here is, in case you haven't seen, this is the original logo. It might eventually change, but so this little alien comes down to Earth, and he's got a really big heart to save the humans. That's Believe in Humans. Why? Because if I can do it, anyone can do it. No different. Hey, Andrew. So I'm not any different than any of you. And that's what Believe in Humans is all about. Even if I go to the darkest depths of my soul and I take those abusive humans that were in my life, even though there's souls in these human bodies who abused me, I still believe in them, because at their core, they are children of God, and they're all God qualities, perfect, whole, and complete. Just as they just are unhealed souls, just like, well, all of us. We're on a journey, right? And some of us are on a healing journey, and some of us might say we're on a healing journey, but we're not doing anything about it. But if I get a message on my business line and someone's calling to book an appointment with me as a spiritual counselor or life coach, Now that is taking action, or the people, I've had 2 sessions today. Those people are taking action to heal. They are doing something. So there's no reaction without an action. There's no way out except for going through, and it's hard and it's uncomfortable. And one of my clients posted earlier in the week, and she said, healing is really painful. It's really hard, and it is definitely not easy, and it takes work. It takes work. People don't want to do the work, and it's easier to stay where they are. That's the sad truth. Thanks, Mikey. He says believe in humans is awesome. So, right. So the thing is like, even as much as those people who came into my life were actually my biggest teachers, because they showed me exactly my pain points and what needed to be healed. But it also gave me the opportunity to create healthy boundaries and to finally stand in the self-work that I had been working on. I just hadn't implemented it and used it. And so we all have our magic wand within us. It's already in us. The magic and the power is already in us. So at our core, we are healed. We have to do the work because we are these souls in these human bodies having human experiences and human emotions. Woo! It's not easy. But let's talk about the 4. I don't even have it on here. I just have the 4 things on here. So we're going to talk about 4 benefits of quitting alcohol. And there are way more than 4. I already said that, but I'm going to say it again because I want to stress that, like, the benefits, it's priceless. Priceless, especially if you were like me and you were addicted to alcohol your whole life. I mean, talk about such a vicious thing that you could just go and buy. Teenagers today, like, just like me. I was going to a liquor store when I was, I don't know, probably 15 with a fake ID. I said that the other day. With the fake ID. That song, with your fake ID. Yeah, that was me. That was me with the fake ID. So first benefit, number 1, this is hands down. First benefit is health benefits. Let me share a little bit about my story. So my blood pressure used to be like off the hook, ridiculously high. And so that was probably when I was like 21. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Even when I was pregnant, I had to go under, like, they almost induced me because of my high blood pressure. I was definitely like on high alert. And then I had to go to a bed rest right before. So, because I was like, please don't induce me. I don't, I want to wait till the due date, and I want it to be natural and all these things. So then I had to promise I would go on bed rest. And so basically, I'm going to turn this a little bit further down. So basically, also, so recently, to give you a report, I was actually at the doctor. I had my annual physical, and my blood pressure. So it used to be like, I feel like I was like 220 over like 180. I mean, it was like really high. So, all right, just my fingers got a little like quick. So I'm not going to change the volume because I literally just almost zapped out. Are we still here? Hello, Bueller. Okay, because I want to focus and the music was distracting me, but I'll probably turn it up again. Okay. So my blood pressure 2 days ago was 104. I think it was 104 over 60. So as I've been like on this healing journey and the longer I am in sobriety, the lower my blood pressure has been, and my blood pressure medicine has been being reduced. So now, as of the other day, it was 104 over 60. 104 over 60. So now we are going to try half of my 10 milligrams. So no, half of my 20 milligrams for a little bit and go to 10 milligrams and to see if that works for me. And if that's working for me, then I'll be decreasing to 10 milligrams. I've also had I've had plenty of friends that have gone the holistic path as well when it comes to quitting drinking and just being healthy overall and doing like a transformation. Like my transformation program that I did, I've coached people in, and they've been also reduction of some of their meds and or eliminating meds. So one huge benefit of quitting alcohol is health. And quite honestly, John, so if you're not healthy, and I'm talking like body, mind, soul, if you're not healthy, then there's going to be some suffering. I mean, yes, suffering is natural. That's part of life. But if you're depressed and you're going through some rough times and the way that you're coping is alcohol is a stimulant for a little bit if you're doing a little bit, but if you're drinking and you're drinking alcohol as your coping mechanism to like escape, check out, feel better, self-soothe, that is a depressant. And that is just taking you farther down the rabbit hole of darkness. And the lower you go in that rabbit hole, the harder it is to get out. Trust me, been there. I only share with you my journey, my experience, strength, and hope. So number 2 is when you quit drinking, you get a lot more energy. A lot more, because when you're drinking, think about it. You're not eating properly. So when you're not feeling your body, you tend to eat junk food, or you're like, you get the cravings. So you're feeling, you might be like stopping by. Now, I don't really eat McDonald's, but like maybe you've been out partying. It's Friday night, this Friday night holiday weekend. Oh my God, talk about binge drinking and really kicking off the weekend with a fresh start of alcoholism and binge drinking would be a holiday weekend. One more extra day to kill myself, to put myself in a further chained to a bottle and feel more like shit. You ever hear that saying, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired? That is like the classic alcoholic thing. We just keep abusing until we can't take it anymore. I mean, it's a painful journey. It's a lot of suffering. And it's self-sabotage. It's self-inflicted suffering. Self-inflicted. Why? I'll tell you why. Self-worth. You don't have it. And it's not your fault. I know it's not your fault. It's just, you have to accept that's just the way it is. Whatever your life, brought you to this point, you always have the opportunity to change, to make change. So energy. So when you stop drinking, you have more energy and you're like more ways to fill up your time. So you could start to implement healthier practices, maybe go running, maybe go dancing, maybe jump on a trampoline, maybe take a yoga class, maybe start a new hobby. Okay, so it could be skateboarding, rollerblading, anything that you might think is fun. Try it. Another thing is, like, I think the older we get, the less fun we have. Well, especially for drinking, if that's like how we're running our life. And then sometimes, for example, like my last relationship, in order to have fun, then someone has to drink. This used to be me, by the way. I'm not pinpointing like that. I'm just saying, like, I was seeing a mirror of myself when I was in active addiction, and I was dating myself before I got sober. Basically, it's totally weird how the universe or God will like say, wow, we're going to put this human. And the reason why you're so compassionate for this person and you want to stay with them and you believe in them and you want them to heal is because literally they are a mirror of you, previous you, unhealed you. And so you're like, oh, if I can heal, then this person can heal. Believe in humans. And it is true. It is true. But that doesn't mean stay with someone and torture yourself in a very unhealthy relationship because you think someone can change. Or you know someone can change. I know they can change. Actually, one of the last things that person said to me was like, we're on our own healing journey. God's plan. God's plan, not mine. Well, I don't see, if you're not taking action. So action, what does that mean? If you are not seeing a therapist or speaking to someone, if you are not taking classes or doing some kind of work to talk about your shit, if you just think like doing mushrooms and meditating is going to solve all of your previous bullshit, you have another thing coming. And now I was sucked into that mindset. So I do have a great story for you guys one day about doing some mushrooms with my ex after we had broken up. And talk about looking back at that now and going, and by the way, that was the worst experience, worst nightmare I might have ever been in. Quite honestly, I was living in that person's nightmare. I was literally, oh my God, I was trapped in that person's nightmare. Literally trapped. And I had to go to God and do that was tough. That was tough. And honestly, that was the trigger, which triggered me to actually leave my spiritual center as a practitioner. So really look at your relationships and how both parties are partaking, giving and receiving, and how toxic and which red flags are popping up. Okay. Now, I didn't mean to go down that rabbit hole, but a lot of us in addiction are codependent, or we're manipulated very easily because we're naive and we just want to be loved because we have that zero self-worth. And that's usually from our childhood. So it's all like building upon everything. It's building up to today. Today we have an opportunity. Today we have an opportunity to make change and change our life and to heal and recover from our addictions, recover from addictions. So it doesn't have to be alcohol, by the way. You could have a sex addiction. It's all here. So whatever addiction you're turning to, you might as well just follow this because it's all the same shit. So if you found this and you're like, oh, I don't drink alcohol, it's cool, I'm good. No, you'll benefit from this. You will. Because when we have addictions, we're trying to fill a void with something outside of ourselves. And what we have to learn to do is fill ourselves by ourselves, or tap in to what is already inside ourselves. Make sense? Any questions? Let me know. Let me go back to comments. I totally missed it. I like the superhero. Sorry, I am back to comments. So yeah, aliens. Yeah. Okay. So the energy thing, trust me when I say this, it's just a given. When you stop drinking, you will have more energy. Hands down. It probably even double up. Just assume it'll be like doubled up. Unless you're one of those people who you just want to have the pity party being held for you, even when, oh, I'm not drinking, so feel sorry for me. If you're one of those, I don't know. I don't really have too much patience for that. You have to take action on your life. You only get this one life, this one body. So you got to be doing the work. And it's work. It's uncomfortable. or it's just work. You got to do something. You can't do the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That was me in my first 2 times of like getting sober. Well, I was doing a little bit of work. But then I actually lost my therapist, which I again lost my therapist. So I don't know what that's all about. They come in, I get like help, and then they leave me. So it's whatever. It's all good. Abandonment, healing abandonment issues. Okay, so depression. Number 3. It's 111 on the East Coast, just saying those 3 numbers. 111. Love those numbers. They work for me. Okay, so depression is the biggest thing. Alcohol is a depressant. So the more alcohol you're drinking, you're poisoning your body. You are poisoning your body every time you are putting alcohol. It's literally poison. It's harder to wake up. It is harder to be healthy. It's sugar. It turns into sugar in your system. So basically you're like addicted to sugar. If you say you don't really drink that much or you could quit drinking, okay, well, do it. Why are you drinking? And if you're drinking at home, why are you drinking at home? I mean, I get it. If you drink, like you go to a restaurant and you have a glass of wine, okay, great. Like you treat yourself to a glass of wine when you go out to a restaurant. Okay. So depression is probably one of the main like detriments of drinking, because depression also causes health issues. So the longer that we're like in a depressive state, the more health issues that we're going to have, which brings us back to that first benefit, which is health. Okay. The last one that I'm going to talk about is self-worth. Most alcoholics do not have much self-worth. And I addressed that a little bit before. Self-worth. We're not, either we don't have the tools, which are already in us. It's not provided to us or shown to us as we're children that we have self-worth and that we are worthy of treating ourselves well. We're worthy of respect. We don't have to beg people for our love. Let me say that one more time. Let me get up close. We don't have to beg people for our love. We don't have to do things for other people to receive love. And if we do, that is toxic. Toxic relationship. There are a lot of unhealed humans in the world that want to take advantage of you, or they were raised a certain way or had certain things happen in their life, and that's all they know as a defense or a protection mechanism. You are not that person. You do not have to do anything for love. You are love. You are a big ass ball of love. Let me say that again. You are a big ass ball of love. I'm just a love machine. You got it? Okay. Self-worth. So we start to work on ourselves because we start to feel better. So when we have to like really like replenish the time that we used to spend drinking, we have to occupy it with other things, healthy things. And then once we start doing that, so it might be going to the gym, maybe doing some yoga, possibly some ice baths, taking classes, going bike riding, rollerblading, skateboarding, going to the beach by ourselves, taking ourselves to the nicest restaurant because we just wanted to go there and we didn't have a date, so we did it ourselves. My sis is in the house. Oh, hi guys. Fly. I can't, my eyes, it's all, but hi, thank you for being here. Okay. So having that self-worth, building up that confidence to do those things basically, that's building and creating that self-worth. So when we have that self-worth, then we're able to set healthy boundaries. So the more confidence and the self-worth that we have, then we start to realize, oh, well, I am worthy of respect. I'm worthy of being treated better. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am love. I am love. I am love. I am love. So that's the self-worth. And when we have that self-worth, our lives become much better. Our lives become much better. So let me repeat the 4 things, the benefits of quitting alcohol. Our health improves. Our energy gets higher. Depression starts to subside, or maybe it's for less, or we know how to navigate out of it faster. And then we realize our worth. And that's the biggest one. We realize our self-worth. Thank you, guys. So what do you think? Any questions, any comments before I jump off? It is Fearless Friday. It is Flex Friday. Let's have an awesome Sober Friday. You don't get drunk if you don't pick up a drink. If you like this content, click the subscribe, comment. And if you're watching the replay, give me a little love so I know that you are here and where you're joining from. If you want to stay connected, you can sign up on my website, KarenKane.com, just at the bottom. So if I have any events or free trainings, masterclass, any courses going on, you'll be doing a yoga class, you'll be notified through email. And that's it. It's a holiday weekend, and we get to go high vibing out into the universe, empowered, free, happy, healthy, free. Say it with me. I am happy, healthy, free. I am happy, healthy, free. Happy, healthy, free. Happy, healthy, free. That's me. Happy, healthy, free. That's me. Happy, healthy, free. All right. Thank you guys for being here so much. I appreciate your time and attention. Super grateful. I'm wishing everybody a safe holiday weekend. Much love. Sending positive vibes through the air right now, wherever you may be. Thank you for being here. Namaste. Mwah. Bye.